The GMAT isn't just about solving math problems, it's about thinking strategically. Many test takers fall into the trap of using long, algebra-heavy calculations, but the GMAT rewards those who recognize patterns and shortcuts to solve problems efficiently. In this video, I'll walk you through a sample question. Let me show you. If 1 divided by y plus 4 is equal to 1 divided by y minus 1 divided by y plus 1, then y could be which of the following answers? We have 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. At first glance, this officially classified hard problem seems to require algebraic manipulation, possibly leading to a quadratic equation. That's what most test takers would do. They would use what we call a traditional approach. That would be find a common denominator, simplify, and solve for y step by step. So let's see how long it takes us to get to the correct answer with that traditional approach. First of all, let's rewrite this equation down. 1 divided by y plus 4 would be equal to 1 divided by y minus 1 divided by y plus 1. So to solve this equation, we need to have the same denominator. So we need to multiply the first fraction by y plus 1 and y, the second one by y plus 1 and y plus 4, and then the last one by y plus 4 and y. So now we would have y plus 1 times y on the numerator, and denominator would be y plus 4 times y plus 1 times y, and this is equal to y plus 1 multiplied by y plus 4 and divided by exactly the same denominator. So y plus 4, y plus 1, and y. And then minus y plus 4 times y divided by exactly the same denominator. Now, since you have the same denominator for all the fractions, on both sides of the equation, you can just cross the denominators and work with the numerators. So now use the distributive property. Y squared plus y is equal to y squared plus y plus 4y plus 4 minus. Now really pay attention here. Since you have a minus before a fraction, you need to change all the signs of this term. So this would be y squared minus 4y. Now combine the like terms. So y squared plus y is equal to y squared minus y squared, this is 0, y plus 4y, this is 5y. So let's write here, and then minus 4y plus 4. Now we keep y squared plus y, this is y plus 4. Now since you are adding y on both sides, you can just cross this, and y squared would be equal to 4, or y is equal to plus or minus square root of 4. This is equal to plus or minus 2. So by the answer choices, we know that answer choice would be C. It took us over 2 minutes to solve this question. And worse, since this method relies on tedious algebra, it increases the chances of making calculation errors. But what if I told you there's a smarter and faster way? That would be backsolving. Instead of solving algebraically, we test answer choices directly, eliminating impossible options and quickly narrowing down the correct one. Let's solve that way. You immediately know that you can have denominators as 0, so you can immediately eliminate answer choice A, B, and E. Now you just have minus 2 and minus 3. Just test substituting y by minus 2, for example. So 1 divided by minus 2 plus 4 would be equal to minus 1 half minus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. So we get 1 divided by 2 is equal to minus 1 half plus 1. This is true, so our answer choice would be C. Let me give you a note here. If you were testing minus 2 and the result was not this one, you would know immediately that the answer choice would be minus 3 without the need to test on the equation. So, and just like that, in less than 40 seconds, we landed on the correct answer without touching a single quadratic equation. So by using a traditional method, it took us over 2 minutes of tedious algebra. But by using backsolving, it took us under 40 seconds to solve it. And this is exactly why GMAT-specific strategies are so powerful. The test doesn't just assess what you know, it rewards how efficiently you apply that knowledge. In my GMAT Live online course or in a one-on-one tutoring, I'll teach you how to recognize to avoid laborious math and use smart and high-impact strategies instead. If you're ready to think like a high scorer, maximize efficiency, and boost your GMAT performance, click the link below and let's get started.